Well, I
People are
like
wild.
see. I have a thing where, I mean, the black thing, because I'll go into certain stores a lot. And oh, you're pulling the race card, but there's a difference between, getting treated differently and being followed on the stores. And then I went to I like suits, I like fashion, men's clothing and stuff, right? And I go to a certain clothing store. It was just a while ago, so I'm not going to get into it, but I'm looking at some Boss and Tom Ford suits and stuff. And I was in track pants and stuff. I no gold chains outside, nothing like that, right? No hood stuff. But I go in there and it's an upscale store, and the guy looks at me and he goes, our clearance rack is downstairs if you want to take a look.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, straight off the bat. And I go, no thanks, I'm good. And I'm looking at the suits, and the manager knows me. Like, he wasn't there that day because I buy some very nice stuff from him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just looking, and this guy keeps going, that's a little expensive, and I don't know if you'd want that one. And I go to the tie section. I go, that's Dior. I don't think you could do that.
Horrible sales.
Motherfucker, I've had a meltdown on thing too. What are you talking
Bro,
about?
Pretty woman him.
I did.
Pretty woman.
I mean, I was a woman, but
yeah.
So I didn't say anything to him because at that point I was just like, if I was going to say something, it was going to be bad. So I started walking out the store, and I'm getting in my car, and I turn on that. I had my other Range Rover then, and I just see the manager run out the store, and he goes, Mr. Critchlow, how are you doing? I'm sorry, I didn't see you. I know that. And I go, and I told him what happened. I go, oh, that's so and so. That's Tom. He's new. We haven't really trained him yet or anything. And I go, it doesn't fucking matter how much you train somebody. Like, that's insane, bro. I spent, thousands of dollars here for years, and I'm not coming back.
Yeah, why would he just ignore you?
Sorry?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he just ignore you? Like, that's what I would do.
No, he was on me. Like, he thought I was going to take a suit and run or something.
I got you. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's even worse.
Yeah, well, they didn't train him not to be racist, so it's
That was Dave.
It takes a while to learn that.
Yeah. Then I get in my
people
car.
Do that? I wonder. I would want to know. Like, first of all, that's deplorable. But I'd be curious. Like, are you just like that, bro? Or do people still? Now they would really justify it. But do people still?
You know what would be
this was
come in here snatching and grabbing.
This was the Diamond District in Toronto. And it was like
a lot of crime there, yeah. Like
no, there's no.
It's the Mogadishu of North America.
A Black Hawk Down scenario, but I was upset. But it happens to me almost daily, though, and like a lot of people don't believe me when I tell them that. Like,
have you considered that Michael Jackson skin bleaching?
I have. I didn't want to go that route.
Well, it was the baseball player.
I'll support your right to transition into a white person.
No, I like
transition.
Good. But
it would be
sucks.
like that. This could be a hilarious sketch. Is if like that guy was being an absolute like piece of shit to you, and then like as you're leaving, like to talk to the other guy, like an elderly like Jewish woman goes in, and he starts being like, yeah, that's a little too rich for you, don't you think? He's just like, and it just turns out he's just a cunt to everyone who comes in the store. Man, I don't know if you can afford that. Yeah,
no, I would like that if he was just awful to everyone.
Bro, like 3 days ago, I was outside, and I was outside the grocery store, and I was looking in my car because I forgot my debit card, and I was looking in my back window because I think I left it on the back seat. And some guy comes to me, he goes, hey, you shouldn't be messing with that person's car, that's an expensive car.
No.
Yeah, just like that. And I just
no.
It's
and so I put down my crowbar.
But there's some things that you can respond to, and you don't want to be the stereotypical response. Because you're playing into what they think, right?
Canadians are more racist than Americans.
No, they're not. No, don't go crazy now.
What is it that you're doing, Wolf? This never happens to me.
But no, I'm in the States every other weekend, right? Because I have business on there. Canadians are just better at hiding it. So if I go down to the
Oh.
States, it's more blatant. Where you come up north and it's more side eye stuff. You know what I mean? And they're
What's better?
equally shitty.
Oh, okay.
What's better is there's
Well, you
no
were heading
better. They're
into it,
both
yeah.
bad. I mean,
Huh.
in the States it's more dangerous, right? Because I was at a paintball game in upstate New York, and I'm going after the game. We had a dinner, right, for the paintballers. So I was in my suit. I fancied up for the paintball dinner, stuff like that. Went out of my hotel room and I'm sitting in my car. I was driving a Land Rover back then. And I'm just putting in the directions for the restaurant in my GPS. 4 cruisers pull up to me, lights on, guns out, ready, drawn, ready to go. I'm just sitting in my car in a suit, not tie, but jacket and everything, minding my own business, just this little Canuck relaxing. They thought I was some major drug dealer or something like that. And they just like guns out, ready to go. And it's like,
Why were they there?
Like, because someone called them that drug dealer was sitting outside or something.
Were you being black at the time? Because that's
I was.
suspicious.
I was. It happened.
I know.
That's not even the worst part, though.
Did
right?
they say you had a gun?
No. Nothing like that. They just said, you match the description of someone we're looking for.
And
And
well, I mean,
And then,
all right. Well, that was true. That was true.
and so
I
I told them, I said some legal things. I asked for badge numbers. I asked for a supervisor be on if they wanted to search a car. I did all because I studied pre-law and stuff, right? So I wanted the staff sergeant's number. I wanted everything that filed complaints and stuff. And I guess they heard me speak proper English, so they backed off or something. Who knows? Now, I went to dinner. I was pissed. Whatever. I got to hang out with some paintball friends and everything. On the way back to the hotel after dinner, I got pulled over again on the way back. And it's weird because I'm driving and I see the police car, opposite coming towards me. And I go, and they looked at me a little too much, and I did a side eye just to double check. I played normal. I wasn't sweating or nothing. And I'm driving. I just see
what kind of gang signs were you flashing?
Sorry?
What kind of gang signs were you throwing up? You represent
Canadian all day, baby.
all right. That maple leaf.
Yeah.
All right.
And I got pulled over again. And it's like, at that point, I'm like, oh, for bloody sake. And I can't say anything. I'm not going to, it's not like the movies where you can start, F you, man, you're pulling me over because I'm black and getting fight and getting put in jail for the night. And I just play the game. I said, yeah, I'm here. And it's like, it's depressing. I mean, and it's like, and then I just go back and I play my game the next day, have fun, yada yada yada. But it's a regular thing, right? And it happens. I mean, it happens a lot less up north. I'll give you that much.
Those sound like situations that were brought on because of your color, but I mean, I've had the same situations, but because of I've been pulled over and we all have to get out and sit on the curb while they go through all my shit. Yeah. And I was driving one time and I had a pistol in the seat, just sitting in the passenger seat of my car, and a truck driver must have been able to see down into the car and see the pistol. Yeah. And he calls the cops and says, I'm brandishing it. I'm waving it around. So when they pull me over, they got a whole different attitude than you'd normally expect.
Yeah.
They're ready to fight. And it's like, shit, I gotta bring this whole situation down. So it's I let him search the car. I was like, yeah, search the car. There's nothing in there but machine guns and money.
That'll show.
Jesus, Murphy.
He's looking through and you're like, yeah, cool, right?
Yeah. But it's
I was like, I'm going to explain to this guy why there's machine guns and money, and y'all go look at the machine guns and money.
Now put me in your place. Now think of how that might have worked out.
Well, I had to explain why I had machine guns and money.
Yeah, but you got the chance to explain. Would I have had that chance?
I mean, they had their hands on their pistols. I had my hands up. I sat down on the curb. Like it was a tense situation. Okay, I've had I can't remember if I've had guns pointed at me. I don't think I have. I've had the guns drawn. When they arrested me, I think they had their guns out, or maybe they were hands on and point. I had a panic attack like right after that, so that's a little fuzzy. I don't remember those moments exactly, but I've definitely never had them pointed at me. But I've had you know, they showed up to like serve that warrant to get explosives that time, and they were like a phalanx of them with machine guns and snipers and helicopters and shit. So, but no, I guess when I get pulled over for like speeding or whatever, it doesn't seem like a do or die type situation ever. It's usually a, I don't know, I really don't even mind. It's like, let's see if we can like get this guy to be nice to us. Kind of a fun game.
I have no speeding tickets. I have no background. I have no record, and I get pulled over all the time. But it's decreased.
Do you have any of those? Do you have any of those like blue line placards and shit on your car? Because that's the move. You need to like.
I've got one on my visor.
So there's one of those. There's like policeman like groups that you can give money to.
Yeah.
And if you give them like substantial amounts of money, like $5,000-$10,000, you can stick this placard on your car, and they'll know when they show up that you're one of the good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
one of the good ones.
I mean, Anthony Cumia,
Now, one funny story though, I got pulled over because I had a lady friend doing stuff to me as I was driving, and the sunroof was open.
Reckless driving.
Yeah, and it could be seen, even though my side windows were tinted.
Nothing wrong with that. There's no crime against that. There's no crime
yeah, but I still
you're in your vehicle.
Yeah, but I'm just driving and stuff was happening.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's a reckless driving.
But you know what? That officer was actually cool about it. So
yeah, you don't have to wear clothes in your car.
Give you like a fist bump and leave.
You don't have to wear clothes.
Pretty much, yeah.
Damn, I heard that you were going pretty rad down the highway, eh?
You're acting like your car is a house almost.
You don't have to wear clothes in your car. Is that what you just said?
Yeah,
technically a ship.
You're a sovereign citizen.
It's a vessel. No.
It's not like it's international waters or anything. Like,
you'd be surprised.
like Chekhov would say,